Haolonggood's at it again. Another ceratopsian. And we're going to have a devil of a time talking about this one. Introducing Diabloceratops. See you on the other side. Hello, welcome to Ruckosaurus Rex, the channel where we review and discuss all things dinosaur and other prehistoric animals. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. And, well, what do we have here? We've got a ceratopsian, another ceratopsian by Haolonggood. And I think with this one, we're going to have a hell of a time. I'm going to stop with that. It's a Diabloceratops, so yeah, I'm coming up with all of the hell and devil references that I can come up with. I'm going to stop with that last one right there. But no, we've got the Diabloceratops by Haolonggood, and Haolonggood is continuing their run of providing us with herbivores. In particular, Cretaceous herbivores for the most part. When you think about how they keep flip-flopping between ankylosaurs and ceratopsians. And we'll also get the occasional ornithopod, hadrosaur, what have you. They're really bringing it to us. And I'm here for it. Can always use another ceratopsian and another ankylosaur. Speaking of which, it was announced as of this recording that they're coming out with another ankylosaur, one from Mongolia. Yep, definitely an Asian ankylosaur, and it is one of the mid to larger sized ankylosaurs, a true ankylosaur. And I already got it on order, so it'll be here at some point, and I will bring that species to you. Anyway, let's talk about this species, shall we? And get our Diabloceratops up close and personal so we can see how good Haolonggood did this go around. A little something about Diabloceratops. It lived in the Cretaceous period about 83.5 million years ago in what is now known as Utah. Yes, indeed. So that's late Cretaceous. And it was a, I guess you call it mid-size, small to mid-size, I would say, because it got up to about 15 feet in length. So yeah, I would say small to mid-size. You know what I'm saying? I would state that for me, I would surmise that mid-size starts at 15 feet and then goes up to probably 20 to 23, 20 to 22, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that would be the mid-size range. You know, if I were to call it. Speaking of size, though, in real life, like I said, it was about 15 feet long. This model, we will take a measurement, and I'm getting it at just under 5 inches, which makes sense because the everything, the details say that it's about 4.7 inches, once again, just under 5. And when you calculate that out, it's supposed to be 135 scale. That makes this little ditty exactly that, little, and coming in undersized at the 135 scale. So you'll have to go with a different scalation if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, make it be a 15-foot representative of a 15-foot long animal. So yeah, this is coming in at 13.7. So yeah, definitely smaller than the max size. So just for that, this is going to be designated a she. Coming in just under 14 feet. Yep, that's what we're going to go. Anyway, that's what the measurements come out to in terms of what our girl looks like. Let's get the let's talk about that skull. zero in on it a little bit. And as always with ceratopsians, I have to duck it down because that frill is all that. But let's just check out the, we'll get to the frill once we take a look at the beak and the eyes and the brow horns and things of that nature. So you see what we got going on here with the colors. As always with Haolonggood, they come in two colors. I got the bluish colored one, and it's like blue-gray. The blue is definitely pronounced on the frill when you get to the front of it. So that's why I designate it as blue. And the other version is like a tan, brownish tan, yellowish tan color. And, you know, as always, Haolonggood gives you at least, I have to say at least now, because recently they've been giving us 3 versions. And I believe with the next release, we're going to get 5 different colorations, which is crazy. But enough about that. We'll get into that when that actually happens. We've got the brow horns. As you can see, they come up. They're pretty pronounced. Got some length to it. And Haolonggood did not skimp on the detailing on those horns there. Looking at the front, Diablo actually has a boss right there, as you can see. Pretty cool. Beak, dark colored right there. You got some yellows or yellowish type of coloration on the underside. The eyes, got to check the eyes, see if Haolonggood is staying consistent with their eye color. You know, they usually have blue eyes with black pupils. This one is, I think it's blue, I think it's black pupils, black eyes with like a white kind of pupil, it looks like to me this go round. But it's looking pretty cool. We've got, you're seeing all the scoots and the scales already. And Haolonggood has really been getting better with their detail on the bodies of their models. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at that. As always, we try to get that that head-on look. Pretty crazy. There's the blues, kind of like a blue-greenish type of color right there on the frill. And then, of course, you've got those horns that are at the top of the spikes, rather. And that's where it gets its name, Diablo. You know what I'm saying? Devil horned head. I believe that's more or less what the name is. I probably butchered that, but you get the message. We've got some cheek spikes going on there. Better turn it up so you can see those. We've got cheek spikes there. And then we've got nice the coloration as we have that grayish blue. Like I was talking about, we got the stripes. Looks like somebody just poured some darker color there, so that way it flows on both sides and it's inconsistent, asymmetrical, which is great. It's supposed to be. And we've got some striping there on the lower torso going across that hind limb. And speaking of the limbs, when you go down, you see that the toes painted dark, and that's for all of them. We've got a let me put him back there and zoom out just a bit, because this particular model has got a very nice lively pose. You know what I'm saying? This is great if you want to make it look like it's running toward or away from something. Pretty nice. Got to turn around so you can see that. The stripes still go right down the tail, and the tail ends in a solid dark color back there. So yeah, this is once again, Haolonggood has done it again when it comes to ceratopsians. And now it's time for some comparisons. Get a taste of that Haolonggood goodness. And of course, in this go round, that goodness is showing off some of the other ceratopsian species that Haolonggood has blessed us with. We'll start off right here with the Cosmoceratops, and you can see from the background that I'm still trying to keep this hellscape motif going on. And now we'll go from Cosmo to Casmo. Casmosaurus. Yes, indeed. Another smaller ceratopsian. Moving up in size, we've got the Nasutoceratops. And going even bigger, we've got Mr. Big Head himself, Pentaceratops, one of the largest ceratopsians. Not the largest, but definitely is up there, and especially with that skull. I believe when it comes to dinosaurs, it's got the largest skull on record. Here's what a 14-foot long Diabloceratops would look like up against a 1.8 meter human. As we bring out our 135 scale, I call him Ian Malcolm, out to play. And for the final shot and comparison, I'm breaking out PNSO style. We have got Diabloceratops's neighbor. Can we be? Should we be? You know we are neighbors. We are talking about the Gore King himself. We have Lythronax. You know how it goes down. Wherever there's a ceratopsian, a Tyrannosaur can't be far behind. And that's the case right here. So I guess the downside to this particular scene is technically the Diabloceratops is undersized, unless you like in my case, it's a female just under 14 feet long. A male would get all the way up to 15. That's how I'm looking at it. And believe it or not, the PNSO Lythronax is oversized just by a little bit. So this is but this is definitely the scene, and it can make a hell of a display on your shelf. I had to do it one last time, y'all. Forgive me. I know I said I wasn't going to do it again. Anyway, what do you guys think of the Haolonggood Diabloceratops? Two different colors, kind of like a tannish brown, and this bluish kind of gray color. Very nicely detailed, a very lively pose. I'm loving the pose. And as always, when it comes to the skulls and frills of ceratopsians, that is and always will be the highlight. And you know Haolonggood is going to bring you more. And they're not done. We got another herbivore, an ankylosaur, coming up next. And we will review that when that model comes in. You guys know what to do down below, so let me know what you think. And all that other good stuff that you already know what to do. And even if you don't, there's going to be something that's going to remind you, both at the beginning of the vid and somewhere around here now. So with that, we are going to take off before either the Lythronax takes off the Diabloceratops's head or gets its own head skewered by the Diablo. Anyway, guys, thanks for rocking with me. Take care.